Are you like me? Throughout your life, you meant to do a lot of different things. You may have intended to go into a particular line of work, live in a specific area, or even become involved in certain hobbies and activities. But everyday life kind of got in the way and prevented you from doing them. I know how that is because I have lived that journey a lot. There have been many things that I have had on my mind about what I wanted to do, but it overcame by other tasks and I was unable to get them done. What if I could share with you some information today that would help you on that journey to getting things done, to stop talking and to start doing? You know, it's kind of like what we're doing right now with the Shackley Action Academy. We're really stopped talking right now and we are start doing right now. That's the whole point of the Action Academy. Because we talk about the things that we're going to do, but we let life get in the way and we don't do those things. Or we let Facebook get in the way, or we let Instagram get in the way, or we can find a plethora of things to get in our way from doing what we need to do. So, the remainder of this year, my goal is to share information to help us jumpstart 2021 and make it our best year ever. And today I'm going to share 6 things that you can do that will help you along this journey, to help you create goals, to help you complete activities that you need to complete so that you can reach those goals, so you can stop talking and start doing. These strategies will help inspire you to fulfill your life's dreams, to fulfill your Shackley dreams, to fulfill any dream that you might have. Are you ready? I hope you are. I hope you've got your pen and your pencil ready to write these down because I got these 6 things that I'm going to share with you. Hey, and guess what? It's not rocket science and it's not anything that you've not heard before. In fact, I have shared this information time and time and time again on how we can get things done. You know, it's not hard. It just takes us time to do it. It requires us to take action. So here we go. Number 1. You know, we often talk about goals and things that we need to do, and we have a list as long as our arms. But I want you to throw that list in the garbage. And here's what I want you to do. Number 1, I want you to pick your top 3 desires that you want to accomplish at the current time. When we have too many goals to accomplish, we spread ourselves thin and we never get the ones done that we need to get done. It sort of reminds me of John Maxwell's book where he talks about the Pareto principle, which I'm not going to share today, but I will share in another conversation later on. But basically, it's narrowing down those goals to the most important, the highest priorities. So limiting the goals that you plan to work on will help you succeed. So I want you to select the 3 most important to you. What are they? The 3 most important, not the 20 most important, but the 3 most important. The second thing I want you to do is I want you to stay focused on those 3 goals and don't allow anything to get in your way of accomplishing them. When you focus, you'll keep those goals on your mind every single minute of the day. I want you to write them down and put them on 3x5 cards, and I want you to place them around your house so that you can see them. I want you to have them somewhere on your iPhone so you can look at them. If you have to put them on a Facebook page where they pop up and you see them, I want you to be laser focused on those 3 goals. I want you to be laser focused. Now, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day, so it's going to take some time. We have to make sure that we take time to work on them every day. Number 3 is we want to break each of those goals up into chunks. You know, how do you eat the 600-pound gorilla in the room? One bite at a time. It's the same with our goals. We have to divide them up into smaller mini goals and enjoy one success after another. As you attain these smaller goals, you get closer to that big goal. So break them down. What's one little thing that you can do? It's kind of like the Shaklee Action Academy. You know, we've got 10 goals on our goal sheet. You can't do all 10 of them at one time, but completing that entire sheet is one of your top 3 goals. And you're breaking it down into mini goals. And each one of those steps in there are one piece of the goal to accomplish the big goal, to get all of them done. So we want to break it down into mini goals, and breaking it down into small chunks will help us galvanize what we need to do and get started working toward the goal one bit at a time. Number 4, vow to do something that moves you closer toward each of your 3 goals every single day. Every single day. I'm sorry, I'm not laughing because it reminds me of something that I need to do for myself on some goals that I'm working on. And one of the things that I can do, and this is what I think we all can do, is we're trying to make more time in our day. Well, here's one of the ways we can make more time in our day so that we can focus on that goal, is we can take the 3 or 4 hours that we spend on Facebook. Let's just cut one of those hours out and put it toward our goal. Put it towards accomplishing our goal. Set yourself a Pomodoro so you can take that hour and set it aside and work focused on that specific goal. What if you did it for 2 hours? Wow. Can you imagine how much more you can get done towards your goals? I laugh because I spend entirely too much time scrolling on Facebook and Instagram. And I know that if I just take a little bit of that time and focus it on my goals, how much more I would be able to accomplish. Number 5, show some flexibility. If you're focusing on 3 of your number 1 goals, your 3 top goals at once, it's going to be impossible for you to focus on. So you got to break them down. You got to show some flexibility. So what's one of the goals on the Action Academy? It's about reach outs to new business people. Well, you can't work on that one and work on other reach outs at the same time. So be flexible. Work on them in increments. Work on this one for a little bit, work on that one for a little bit, and be flexible, because you can't focus on one thing at a time. And many of us say, well, I can multitask. But guess what? Multitasking is a myth. You cannot multitask. You can only do one thing at a time, and you have to be flexible in your goal activities so that you can focus on one thing at a time and give it your full attention, totally focused on accomplishing that specific part of the goal, that mini goal within the big goal. Be flexible. Don't be rigid. Work on them across the board. When you do that, I promise you, you will have much greater success and you will get more done and you'll have less stress when it comes to Monday when it's time to fill out your spreadsheet. And number 6, and to me, this is one of the most important things that we have to do. We have to change our language. We have to change the way we think, the things that we're telling ourselves, rather than continuing to state that we all, this is something I always wanted to do. Change that to say, this is what I have done. Here's a great example of that. If you've always wanted to learn Tai Chi, tell what you've done to check it out. I called the Y the other day to find out when the Tai Chi classes start and how much it cost. Can you think about how much impact that languaging will have on you? You're talking about what you've done, what action you've taken. What a thrill it will be when you have that next conversation and you say, at my Tai Chi class the other day, I did this. Can you say that about your Action Academy? I took time to call, to reach out, to text, to message X number of people. And this is what happened when I got the results back. They were excited that I reached out to them. Changing our language helps us. Building positive affirmations helps us in our goal accomplishment. It will be a great thing for you and for your team when you start speaking languages of positive results and affirmation. You've got right here within your reach the power to stop talking about things and to start doing whatever is necessary to translate your intentions into actions. Intentions into actions. And in a few weeks, I'm going to host a mastermind on John Maxwell's book called The 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth. In that book, we're going to talk about becoming intentional in everything we do. And it begins with the chapter on becoming a person of intention, a person who has the intentionality built in their mindset to grow and become their best versions. If you're interested in joining that, I will be sharing that information with you in just a few days. It's on December the 3rd at 8:31 p.m. And it's going to be one of the best investments you can make in yourself. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. But if you want to take your business, your personal life to the next level, this will be a webinar that you will want to be a part of. Hey, I hope the message today added value to you. It's great sharing with you again on this Wednesday. Next Wednesday, a new topic, but I promise you, it will be about taking your business, your journey to the next level and being ready to start 2021 with a life and direction of intentional actions to grow yourself and your business. Happy Wednesday. See you next week.